I don't think we actually needed Deadpool 3. That's why it's not in the top 10. Because a lot of people, it's the way people go on about Iron Man 3 and they say, oh, it doesn't add anything to the story, it doesn't add anything to the MCU timeline really, but this movie feels even more of that. Like it's kind of a nothing burger. Like nothing really happens to push the MCU. Deadpool and Wolverine, number 11 in my top 10. Now, everybody loves Deadpool and Wolverine. I did like Deadpool and Wolverine when I saw it, but my experience in the cinema, my experience in the theater wasn't the greatest. Because basically, I went to see Deadpool and Wolverine with my ex, who really didn't like the blood and gore and all this sort of shit. So I'm sitting next to this person that like doesn't really want to be there. You get me? And she like, to be honest, I'm being dead serious. Like she ruined my experience of the movie. Like I couldn't really enjoy it because I could see she's not enjoying it. So I'm like, fuck. You know what I mean? But I did really like the movie anyways, but not enough for it to make it into my top 10. Like there are certain things that I think like the other movies in the top 10 did better. So Deadpool and Wolverine is my first honorable mention. Now let's begin. As we do this tier list, the first person we're going to talk about is always going to be the protagonist. In this case, Reed. Reed? What the fuck? What's his name? Wade, not Reed. Jesus Christ. Wade Wilson, Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds. I mean, he's himself. He is always Deadpool has been the same in Deadpool 1, in Deadpool 2, in Deadpool 3. He's the same nigga. He's the same dude, right? He's the same guy. He's the same guy. So, let me turn this down so I can move back. Yeah, let me turn that down. Yeah, Deadpool is the same dude. What are you guys talking about? What's up, Loki? What's up? What's up? You left church early to watch the MAB show? Loki! I'm flattered. I'm flattered. I'm flattered. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so Wade Wilson, Deadpool. He's fine. He's fine. He's himself. In this movie, he's really flirty with Wolverine. Like it's all about touching his butt and doing all this other weird shit. Which, you know, like I don't know. Like he's always been this way. Are you a fan of that? I don't know, guys. Chat. Did you like Deadpool in this movie? I feel like a lot of the things. It was kind of. I don't want to say like tiresome, but it was the third time seeing him. I did get a little bit of fatigue. Like he did feel like almost a little annoying this time around. I liked him, but like in this movie specifically, like I was kind of over him a little bit. Like to be honest, maybe it's because like it was the third movie in the trilogy, but it's just, I know it's his character, I know, but like I was like. Like I need something more. I did need a little bit more from Deadpool as a character. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just didn't know. I don't know. But the reason why this movie was made is because he made a promise to a certain Australian man. Hugh Jackman returns as Wolverine in this movie. You get me? Yes!
Oh, no.
No, not hell, no, hell yeah. Okay, Hugh Jackman came back. To see him doing this, putting on the mask finally, you know what I mean? The yellow and blue suit, the classic. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is what we want to see, right? No spoilers for what? Deadpool and Wolverine? You're fucking joking. Loki, you're not real. For what? No spoilers for what? For this movie? It came out in 2024, bro. You not got Disney Plus? Are you not a pirate? Huh? You haven't sailed the seas to watch this movie yet? Are you for real? Loki, are you serious? Hello? I'm gonna talk spoilers about every. You're fucking joking. You're fucking joking. Waiting for what? It's on Disney Plus. Bro, I can't. I'm gonna spoil it. I'm gonna spoil it. Like, I need to talk about the plot. How have you not seen Deadpool and Wolverine? What? 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 How have you not seen it yet? Come on, bro. Come on, man. You haven't seen it yet either? Get the fuck, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. I have to talk about it. I'm sorry. I need to talk about it. So, Wolverine in this film. Yeah, I was about to talk about Wolverine's story arc. What do you mean you haven't seen the movie? I have to talk about it. I have to talk about it. Wolverine in this film, he's kind of basically, the way the film goes is you know, you guys are trolling. You're trolling. You're trolling. You're trolling. You're trolling. What? Why is nobody seen Deadpool and Wolverine? What's going on? What's going on? What is actually going on? Why? Am I missing something? Am I actually missing something? Yeah, no, this is rage bait. This is rage bait. This is rage bait. 4 people have said they haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine. Hello? What? What? Okay, well, I'm sorry to those of you who haven't seen it. I need to talk about the plot now. Okay, yeah, Loki, you're trolling. Okay, I see, you're trolling, I see now, I get it. It's rage bait. You're clip farming. I see. You see, I'm new to this streaming thing. I'm new. Like, I'm still getting the ropes. Niggas are clip farming on me. Okay, so, Wolverine in this movie. Basically, what happens in this movie, Deadpool gets called in by the TVA, basically being told to... I'm trying to remember now. Deadpool gets called in by the TVA because he was... well, he thought he was getting called in for what he did at the end of Deadpool 2, but apparently what he did at the end of Deadpool 2... Loki, stop rage baiting me, nigga! Shut up about what the fuck is TVA. Shut up. The TVA called in, God, I'm still on the fucking honorable mentions. Shut up, bro! I need to get through this movie, guys. Please, stop. Okay, Loki, what the fuck? Deadpool was called in by the TVA because they basically want to purge his timeline or something, but they told him that the only way to save his timeline, something about an anchor being, right? Because Wolverine died in his timeline, the timeline is gonna cease to exist, basically. So he doesn't have a Wolverine because his Wolverine is the Wolverine from Logan, right? The Wolverine that dies at the end of Logan is the Wolverine in his universe or something. So he obviously, because without him there, and because he is their anchor being in that universe, the universe is going to cease to exist or something along those lines. So he goes on a mission to find a Wolverine to pull into his timeline, right? So that's where he finds this Wolverine. This Wolverine is a Wolverine from a timeline where basically he failed the X-Men and they all died and all this shit because he wasn't there. But well, I don't think they died because he wasn't there, but like he blames himself for not being around and defending them, helping them, blah blah blah. So his whole story arc is redemption for basically failing the X-Men, right? And he teams up with Logan. And they go on this adventure together to basically, Wade tells Logan that he can save his timeline if he comes with him to the TVA, and he's fucking lying, right? And then they want to save Wade's universe, but Wade needs Wolverine to be in his universe to save his universe, right? So, oh, hold on. one more thing. I need to click over here, and then I'll stop clicking shit over here. Turn off that. Okay, so he needs Wade to be in this movie. To be in his universe, to save his universe, basically. So I think this storyline is like, it's okay, but to me, this movie feels a lot like, well, I'll talk about this at the end actually, but Wolverine was really great in this movie. I did like him. He was pissy. He was annoying. He said the F word a lot in this movie. Like, it was like, if you look up his dialogue, I'm sure the F word is like the highest, the thing he said the most. Like, he said it a lot, bro. But, yeah, Wolverine was fine. He was cool. He wore his mask. He had a really crazy scene where he ripped open his eye. Like, he was really shredded. He had his abs out. Everyone was like going crazy in the movies. Like, it was mad. But, yeah, Wolverine was fine. And then there were a lot of other cameo characters that popped up. So, first of all, well, not first, they weren't the first, but seeing Blade coming back in the movie was really, really cool. But this kind of fed into the thing that I feel like this movie was, which was a little bit of nostalgia bait. Like, this movie did feel a little fan servicey. Like, it's good to do the fan service stuff. It's fun, it's nice, it's cool. But the whole movie was kind of fan service, which is like, it's okay, but the story was kind of whatever. Like, you know, apparently the story was Channing Tatum wanted to play Blade in the X-Men movies, but he never got the chance, so he got the chance and he did this whole, like, what was the meme about him? It was like, his accent, his really weird accent. What did he say? I gotta make a name for myself or something. He was saying like something like that, but why the fuck was Elektra in the movie? Why not? Like, why not? That's what this movie felt like. Like, it was just like a lot of fan service, which is cool, but the story wasn't strong enough. Like, it wasn't a good enough story for me. Like, it was just whatever. Like, I feel like the story in Deadpool 1 and 2 were better, like as actual story, like films from start to finish, right? But like, yeah, seeing these guys was cool. Obviously, seeing this scene was fire. This, no pun intended. This scene, seeing this dude come up, and then Deadpool was like, he's gonna say Avengers Assemble, and then he says flame on, and then it's like, oh my god! This was the best one. This was the best cameo. This was the best cameo in the film. This one right here. Insane. I did not mean to press that. But seeing Chris Evans come back as Johnny Storm was fire. Right? No pun intended. It was heat. Okay? But otherwise, the one character that I thought should have come back is Cable. Like, where was Cable in this film? Wasn't the whole point that of the second movie, like, Cable kind of stays in Deadpool's universe? Remember, he doesn't go back. When they go back, he doesn't kill the kid, right? So he kind of stays in Deadpool's universe with him and with Yukio and with, like, everyone else, right? Yukio with Vanessa, with everyone else that's in the Deadpool movies. So it was kind of weird to see Cable not be involved. Maybe it's because he was Thanos and maybe they didn't want to do that. I don't know. It was weird. I thought Cable should have been in the movie, personally. But now let's actually talk about why this movie is in the honorable mentions. For me, it's just not enough. It's just, the story doesn't, the reality is this movie was created to introduce Deadpool into the MCU. But for me, Deadpool really, you see the way, like, the Gambit was like a 20-minute cameo and everyone else was like 20-minute cameos. In reality, Deadpool could have just been a 20-minute cameo in Avengers, in Doomsday or in Secret Wars or whatever, not Doomsday, yeah, Doomsday. Like, he really could have just been like a 20-minute cameo. Like, I don't think we needed a Deadpool. I don't think we actually needed Deadpool 3. That's why it's not in the top 10, because a lot of people it's the way people go on about Iron Man 3 and they say, oh, it doesn't add anything to the story, it doesn't add anything to the MCU timeline really, but this movie feels even more of that. Like it's kind of a nothing burger. Like nothing really happens to push the MCU. Like it's just there. Like I don't know, because the MCU kind of prides itself on the continuity of everything, and having this movie that kind of just sits there in space, it doesn't really hit for me. It doesn't, because the MCU is meant to be this interconnected thing. Like they reference the MCU a lot. Like they reference the fact Deadpool is always quipping and saying Disney won't let him say this, Disney won't let him say that, but it still doesn't feel like it's in the MCU at all. Like there's not enough for me. So that's why for me it kind of falls short of the top 10, because I don't think it's enough of MCU for me. And yeah, I just don't know. I just don't think it's enough. I think they could have done more with this film. And I actually think, hold on. Theory time. Now, my theory on why Deadpool and Wolverine is such a nothing burger for me is because I think a couple of these movies were made because to introduce things that have been introduced in the TV shows, right? Remember, the TVA were introduced in Loki, the TV show. But they said prior that, when they were initially making the MCU TV shows on Disney Plus, they said you don't have to watch the TV shows to understand what happens in the movies, right? You don't have to watch the TV shows. But then Falcon becomes Captain America in the Falcon and Winter Soldier show, right? And then you expect someone to watch Endgame and then just straight up watch Captain America, this year's Captain America, the Captain America 4. What's it called? Brave New World. You expect someone to watch Endgame and watch Brave New World and not watch Falcon and Winter Soldier? Like, you kind of have to watch Falcon and Winter Soldier to understand Brave New World, because Isaiah Bradley is a main character in Falcon and Winter Soldier, right? Him becoming Captain America is the whole thing, the main thing of the the Winter Soldier and the Falcon show, right? So they kind of got into this weird space where they say you don't have to watch the shows, but you kind of got to watch the fucking shows. Like, you got to watch the shows to understand what's going on. So I actually think that this movie was created the same way the Captain America movie and another movie I'm going to talk about later were kind of created to introduce things that they did in the shows to the people who are only going to watch the movies. You know what I mean? So for the people who didn't watch Loki, this movie is telling all the people that didn't watch Loki what the TVA is about, pruning universes, all of these things that everyone who has seen Loki has already knows. So when I sit down and watch Deadpool and Wolverine, I'm not learning anything new really. Like I guess the whole idea of an anchor being is new, but nothing's really new. Like it's just that's why it's kind of whatever. Like it's a bit of a nothing burger film. Like it's just whatever. So that's why I put Deadpool and Wolverine in honorable mentions. It doesn't make it into the number 10. Vine Boom, I'll do one just for you. But yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine is the first honorable mention.